everyone. So today I have a few things I want to work on. So I thought this would be sort of like a creative vlog. First off, I have this Littlest Pet Shop advent calendar I've been doing, and I really want to make them like a little house. And I looked up like some inspiration pics online this morning, and I got some really cool ideas I wouldn't have thought of. I was originally just going to make kind of like my own version of the Littlest Pet Shop boutique and just kind of like print some pictures on the background, like draw some backgrounds for the house. But then I saw that people were like doing full-on doll houses, and I have experience making handmade doll houses for like my dolls, like my Bratz dolls and stuff. So I thought I'd just try that. And I got some cute little like squishies from a quarter machine the other day, so I thought they could like go in there and be all cool, and I have like Make It Mini food and stuff. I have a lot of stuff to put in it, so I thought I'd do that today. Also, I have quite a few toy collections, and I kind of wanted to do like a super overly dramatic show with my dolls. I thought that'd be fun because I didn't watch like the Littlest Pet Shop like shows when I was younger on like YouTube. I didn't know that existed, but I found someone on Instagram who, I can put their name on the screen if I can find them. I found someone on Instagram who said they wanted to make like a Littlest Pet Shop show as an adult. So basically I just wanted to try something like that, and I never really, like I said, I didn't really watch those shows when I was younger, so it probably wouldn't end up being like them. I did kind of just pull up a few this morning and like watch them just to see what people were doing, so I might be influenced a little bit, but I didn't like grow up watching them, right? So it'd probably just be like my own little version of that. And I would just kind of like to make some shows with my dolls. I've got all these toys just sitting in my room, and I thought I would just do some filmmaking with them. Okay, so I'm in my little creative space. My plan is to just get a piece of printer paper. Let me get that. This is like slightly heavy duty printer paper, like almost cardstock but not, and just kind of like trace around these little guys to kind of figure out like how big the rooms need to be, and then just kind of, I'm thinking it'll be a paper-sized little dollhouse for them. And I wanted to do like this type thing on the front of it, so there's like windows, and then like there's this little like what is it, like an igloo type thing, like a snowman, a cat snowman thing that I like to try creating. And then I want to make like furniture and stuff for them with like my sewing supplies and my crochet supplies. I'm thinking like crocheting like a beanbag or something for them, so I thought it'd be fun. Anyway, so I'm just gonna grab a pencil and do my thing. Okay, so I'm thinking of making this like a printable type thing so that I can make more than one, because I'm going to end up getting more LPS, and I'd like to just duplicate this over and over again. I was also thinking of making like a little store or like a restaurant for them, but I don't feel like tackling that today, so I'm just going to do this. So yeah, I think I'll just make this on my iPad so that, like I said, I can make as many as I want. So I've got something going on here. I kind of like it. I'm not sure how good it looks to like other people, but I think it's quite nice. And I have my little pet shop, and I was just kind of like walking her along it to see how they would look in there. And I think they'll look decent. And I did like the windows, whatever, right here. They'll kind of be able to see into the rooms from. So that's what I'm gonna do, and then I'll put like some furniture and stuff in it. So yeah, I'm gonna print this. Okay, so here is the dollhouse, printable. I think it's cute. I think once I get some other stuff in there, it's not gonna look too bad. And then I'm just cutting out the little windows now. Okay, so here it is with like the windows in front of the rooms, and I think that's pretty darn cute. So yeah, I think it's cute. So I'm just going to figure out how to make like the floors and the walls. I'm just going to like glue this paper on top of some more paper to make it more sturdy, and then like hot glue all of it together. For the floor slash ceilings, I'm just taking paper, obviously, and just folding it twice, like so, and then gluing that together. And I think that's gonna work and be nice and sturdy, and I can do the same thing lengthways for the sides of the walls. So Yeah, I might like figure out some way to like make some printables to like decorate these, but I'm too lazy for that right now. So I'm just doing plain white walls, and they'll get decorated one day. Okay, so this is what I have so far. I still need to put in some walls on the inside and figure out some way to connect this to where it can open like that. This is the house that I was able to come up with, and I just did some scotch tape at the top to make this go up and down. And so yeah, I've got 6 rooms here, and I guess if I was smart I would have made a little door here for them to go through. I may try and figure out how to do that, because that sounds really fun, just make them pass through each room. I might not do it to the bedrooms up there because I might want them to feel a little bit more private. But yeah, I just did some tape up here, rolled it up to be double-sided, and that's the dollhouse. So now I'm just going to create a bunch of stuff to go inside it. Also, let me know if you would like me to include something like this on my Etsy shop as a printable. I would try to make things a little bit better if I were to actually sell them on Etsy, because I realize that this is all just white in here and it's not very, you know, perfect. And I couldn't promise perfection at all because I'm new to this. But if you do like this background and this concept of just making it all out of paper, I can offer this. So just let me know. Okay, so I made this little computer, which I think I can redo to be way better, but I was too lazy. And then I've got all the flooring patterns here, so I'm just going to cut them out and put them inside. Here's a little update on here. So yeah, these are the rooms. I don't think these look too bad. Some of the floors are not the right size, but who cares? I've got these bags of just kind of little goodies, like I got some gems and some Christmas trees and stuff, and all this bracelets and stuff that I got the other day. So I'm just gonna kind of deck these rooms out with whatever I feel like. Okay, I broke up my sewing stuff, so I got this little scrap of fabric I'm gonna make as a bed for him. I've even got some white fabric I can make a bunch of little pillows out of. So yeah, I'm just gonna have fun with this. Like I said, I might do a little bit of crochet, and I'm not gonna show you that. I'm just gonna make it all and put it in here. Okay, so the lighting isn't that good anymore. Oh wait, I could use my... Okay, hopefully this will help. But yeah, so I think this is all I'm gonna do today. I don't know, I might do more later, but for now, I'm just gonna show you guys what I have. I got this little Christmas present in the LPS. Ooh, this could go in the kitchen. It's like a fruitcake, but whatever. I got this little present in the advent calendar, so that went underneath that tree I had in my little bag of goodies. Obviously I have this room here, and this I just coated it in scotch tape and then kind of hot glued some double-sided tape down so I could flip it open. So that's that. And then I want to make her a little yellow bed out of this fabric, but I'm just not in the mood right now. So that's her room for now. I gave him this squishy little bed. Wait, I want you to see him squish. There, okay. Little bed. And then I had these dino beads that I just hot glued on his little table. So sorry about the background noise if you hear it. This attic is still the attic. But I'm thinking it'll be another little room for if I have another little critter that's short, they'll fit in there. But for now, we don't have nobody. Yeah, to put a shelf in the kitchen. I don't know if I said that. So yeah, there's still hot glue strands everywhere, but that's okay. So that is the house so far. I actually think it turned out really, really cute. Once again, if you would like me to include the dollhouse as like a printable on my Etsy shop, please just let me know in the comments. I'll definitely, if it's wanted, I will tweak it and make everything better. But I like the way the floors and the little rug and everything turned out. So yeah, if you want me to improve it a bit and just include it, I wouldn't really change the way the background looked, but I would change the sizes and things, and probably do like printed walls just so that everything looked better, right? Because if I was buying a little printable, I'd want a little more precision than that on how to make it. And I would include a video on YouTube on how to put it together so that it was more clear and it could be done. But anyway, okay, I think that's actually all I'm gonna do for this video. I'm sorry that the quality is suddenly like really bad. I'm filming from my iPad right now, but yeah, that's all I'm gonna do for now. But I am gonna give updates on like through the shorts and on Instagram on how the house is coming together. So I'm still gonna add like some more beds and some stuff to the kitchen and all that. And I really want to make a little LPS show, so just stay tuned for all that stuff. Please like this video if you enjoyed it. Please hit subscribe if you want to see all that new stuff, and I will see you later. Bye.